But coming back to your question, yes, what this is that every 100 milliseconds, there's an opportunity to send a message or a piece of content to an ID, to a person or some, a piece of data. So it could be an ad impression in the online world, it could be an email when someone opens an email. And at that moment in time, I've got, maximum 100 milliseconds to personalize that piece of content. So what I do is, obviously I can't render all of that across millions of customers for a big enterprise in less than 100 milliseconds. So I'll have a caching system set up so that as much as possible is pre-cached, and then I only render the part that needs to change. It could be a price point, it could be a product because the sun's come out, we need to be selling barbecues, not umbrellas, but we don't want to change everything in the image. Often this is done with image files, basically, but we're all looking at new areas such as video now as well, but most of the time it's done with image files. That image file part will be cached, and then just the highly personalized element can be rendered in real time. Is that what you were asking, or have I? Again, you need some, the way it's done, it comes out of high-powered computing sort of thinking. You'll hear nowadays companies talking about in-memory processing, which allows you to do some of this analytics much faster than traditional ways. And it's a combination of those techniques allow you to analyze in less than 100 milliseconds and then create an image file uniquely to that. Yeah, you're right, and this is not needed for everything. This is maybe needed for 20% of your client needs. The rest of the time, let's stick with good old static content. It's working perfectly fine. It's delivering good ROI. The 100 milliseconds comes more from the programmatic ad world. So in the ad world, you've got 100 milliseconds to complete the ad bidding process. So if you're bidding on an impression on Facebook or on Google, that bid that is completely finished and fulfilled in 100 milliseconds. So if you're going to work out what it's worth and how much you're willing to pay for it and personalize your content, 100 milliseconds is too long. You've got to get it done in 25 milliseconds. So that's where that particular number comes from. But to your point, you're absolutely right. You don't need it all the time. The majority of the time, you don't need it.